Afternoon, all. Coach Russ here from the Right Coach, and close the window, a little bit noisy out there. So today, I'm going to talk to you about the 7 Ps, as the title suggests. And I spoke to you earlier and stuck some videos up on Instagram and the like to explain or to give a hint as to what that may mean. So I need to give you a warning here. Here comes a swear word, but the 7 Ps, and what does that actually mean? And how can that affect your success or failure when it comes to your health and well-being, be it exercise or diet? The 7 Ps account, and I've kept you on tenterhooks for long enough now. So unless someone's going to tell me beforehand, no one has yet. This is something I learned probably about 25, 30 years ago from some army guys I used to know, and apparently it's a trait they align themselves within the army and the armed forces to ensure missions and tasks are filled at their greatest potential. So the 7 Ps: prior, planning and preparation prevent, here's a swear word, piss poor performance. Prior, planning and preparation prevent piss poor performance. And it does what it says on the tin. If you plan, if you prepare, you can ensure your performance will be at its peak. There's another P there. Perhaps there should be an eighth per. So how does that work in the real world? What does that mean? So if you don't, let's talk about diet. If you don't plan ahead when it comes to what you should be eating, invariably you will fail. What does that mean? Is, well, doesn't matter what diet you're following. Doesn't matter whether it's some sort of low carb or high fat or Slimming World or Weight Watchers or a healthy food diet, whatever that means. The chances are you can't walk into any shop in the world and get exactly what you want. You may get parts of it, but you may need to weigh it, you may not have scales, you may need to cook it, you don't know where to cook it. So unless you're prepared in advance for that, the chances are you will fail. So let's say you're at work, you're not stuck at home, and you go for lunch, you realise you've forgotten you prepared lunch because you were good, you prepared it the night before, and you're sort of stuck with not knowing what to buy and where to buy it, because what you're actually looking for is some chicken and broccoli, but the chicken has to be 200 grams, the broccoli has to be 175 grams, and then some white rice, which is only 55 grams. The chance of getting that from a shop, if that was your thing, and making sure the measurements were exactly right, and it's the right sort of chicken, it was breast and not wings, and the broccoli was correctly cooked, and the rice was not basmati, it's only boiled white rice. You see where I'm coming from? There's lots of different options which will throw you off kilter. And actually, in that meal itself, it may not do that much damage. But in your head, you're thinking, oh, well, I've screwed up lunch. Perhaps I'll just have something else. I'll just screw up dinner as well, start again tomorrow. Or, dare I say it, I screwed up today and it's Thursday. I may as well wait till Monday. So you see, the problem here is actually not the failing of the task. It's the failing going forward. It's the, oh, I've screwed up, I may as well give up. So there's the thing. If you plan and prepare and get everything ready in advance and take it with you to work, you know when it comes to lunchtime, your lunch is ready. There's no chance of any ambiguity. You've got it ready. So that's how it works with a diet. It works the same with exercise as well. When you go into a gym or when you're about to do a workout at home, if you haven't got it planned out, if you don't know what you're about to do, what are you going to do? You just do some squats, just go for a run, but how far you're going to run, at what pace you're going to run, what sort of distance you're going to cover, how much time you're going to spend. It should be part of an overall plan. So you don't know. If you're going to you say you're going to do some squats, and after 20 squats you think, well, I haven't got a goal here. I haven't said I'm going to do 100 squats or 50 squats. I haven't said I'm going to do 100 press-ups. I have no goal. I haven't prepared it. I don't know what the timeline is. Let's leave it at another time. So it's the response in your head to not having a plan that means you may not hit your plan or hit your goal, sorry. So is that quite clear? It's about planning and preparation to ensure optimum performance. So I'll repeat again. Or you tell me. Prior, planning and preparation prevent piss poor poor performance. 7 P's if you live by for everything you do. I mean, it goes into your work life. It goes into your home life. If everything is planned for, and not always to the nth degree, but you've got an inkling of what's about to happen, and it's important to you, prepare, plan. And this has all been sparked by a client this morning who, when asked what her food is looking like for the day, she said she'd forgotten her lunch. As in, forgotten to prepare her lunch in advance. So I got to the office and didn't know what to do. Well, thankfully, she had me in a corner and I told her what to do. I told her where to get the food from. I told her how to measure it. But it was a bit of a chore. It's not as easy as taking something out of the fridge, heat it in the microwave and off you go. She had to physically go out, find the right shop, find the right produce, and it just became a chore. And if she had to do that every day and I wasn't there to help, she'd probably fail. So you can see where this is going, guys. You've got to prepare, you've got to plan, you've got to make sure your performance, I like it, Judy, and be patient. But that's patient with the overall effect. I'm talking about preparing and planning to get it ready in advance. Patience comes as overall, and it's a great point, but it's not part of the 7 P's yet. You never know. It could be a 7th P. We've also got peak performance. There could be loads of P's here, but the 7 P's works. Always have it at the back of your head. Always thinking, am I planning for this? Am I prepared for this? And therefore you will get peak performance from it. I hope that helps. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. But for now, Coach Russ out.